Hello beautiful blockchain people. Today let's analyze the price chart of Bitcoin against Ethereum, or actually the cryptocurrency pair Ethereum against Bitcoin. The current price is 0.066020. So to some extent we're very familiar with the price chart of Ethereum against Bitcoin, because probably once or twice a month I analyze this cryptocurrency pair. And let me remind you that in the monthly chart, after this solid price increase, we had a shooting star in December. So this is the monthly time frame. We were able to spot this shooting star, this potential trend reversal candlestick. Also in January, in the first half, we were able to see when the price or this candlestick was changing. We were able to see when the price dropped below the previous local low, or minimum, the local minimum of this candlestick, and that was a confirmation, let's say, of this bearish signal at that moment. And since then the price has been declining or under the bearish pressure, because we have candlesticks with descending local highs and to some extent descending local lows. This candlestick is the current candlestick for the current month of March. It is changing. It may change significantly by the end of the month, but at the moment I would like to highlight that it already has a local low below the previous one. So no matter what happens within this month, we already have a local low below the previous one. So at the moment, I consider this as a small bearish signal, confirming the continuation of the bearish pressure. But once again, let's wait and see what happens till the end of the month and what candlestick we will receive at the end of the month. Now let's switch to the weekly chart. Okay, this is the weekly chart. This is when the decline started. Since then, there has been, let's say, a sequence of mainly bearish candlesticks. Of course, sometimes we had this bullish candlestick, but I just want to say that there has been a sequence of candlesticks with mainly descending local highs or local maximums and local lows. Of course, here within this bottom, a hammer formed, a hammer candlestick formation. I used to talk about it. After that, we saw this solid bullish candlestick that has a local high above this one and a local low above this one. So this was the very first candlestick since the beginning of this price correction, able to surpass the previous local high and to surpass the previous local low, because within this sequence of candlesticks, all of these candlesticks, they had descending local highs to some extent and descending local lows. However, this rebound was unsuccessful because we were able last time, and I want to say during the previous analysis, we were able to spot this, let's say, potential bearish engulfing. So the bearish candlestick here covered with its body, the body of the previous one. Also, we had a local high below the previous one. So this was, let's say, a kind of bearish engulfing, because still the local low remained slightly above the previous ones, the previous one and the previous ones. So what I want to say is this was something similar to a bearish engulfing. Now, the next thing I want to mention is after that we had this gravestone dodge, then we had a small candlestick, let's say this is a spinning top, and all these candlesticks, they were within the, let's say, within the body of this hammer. This is the hammer here. But last week, a bearish candlestick formed. It has a local high below the previous ones, and it has a local low below the previous ones. So to some extent, this is a small signal confirming the renewal of the bearish pressure. Let's see what happens during the current week. But for now, we already have a local low below the previous one, and this candlestick at the moment has a local high below the previous ones. So With this in place, I would like to say that probably at the moment we have this confirmation of the bearish pressure. That's why the bulls should be really very cautious. This is what I wanted to highlight in the weekly chart. Of course, everything may change, but at the moment we see this continuation of the bearish pressure. Now let's check the daily chart. Okay, we have three moving averages here. Let me start step by step. This is the 30-day moving average, or for the period of 1 month. Probably I would like to mention once again that the price has dropped below the 30-day moving average or 1 month moving average in the second half of December. Since then, the price has been below this moving average. Of course, there has been several attempts to surpass this moving average, like here, 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 and here, but all of them have been unsuccessful, and the price continues its journey below the 30-day moving average, or namely the 1 month moving average. That's why I think it's a small bearish signal, indicating that the bears are controlling the market, so the bulls have to be really very cautious. Now let me add the 1 quarter or 90-day moving average or 3 month moving average. This is this moving average. First of all, we had this bearish moving average crossover. The 30-day moving average has dropped below the 90-day moving average, and of course it's obvious that the price is below these two moving averages. That's why I prefer to stay away from the market. And this is the 1-year moving average. So this is the 360 days moving average or the 1-year moving average. The price is testing the uptrend, let's say, or the 1-year moving average. I want to say that, and I want to mention that since the beginning of the bull market, let's say, or since the middle of 2020, the price has always been above the green line or the 1-year moving average. Of course, that was one of the attempts to drop below this moving average. Here the price tested this moving average, and now this is the second time or the third time we're testing this moving average. If the price receives enough support from this 1-year moving average and rebounds, probably it may resume the uptrend, but we have to be really very cautious. But if the price drops below this moving average, probably this will be the initial signal that the trend is starting to change and that the price is starting to challenge the continuation of the uptrend. So we have to be really very cautious. I will keep constantly an eye on the price chart of Ethereum, and in case something interesting happens, I will update you. Now let me hide these moving averages. And once again, I want to switch to a linear chart, and I would like to highlight that the ascending channel or uptrend also continues. So here we still have this uptrend or ascending channel. Let me change the color of this line, because we still have this sequence of ascending local lows and to some extent ascending local highs. We can play a little bit with the trajectory of this channel, but in the long run it seems that it's obvious that we still have this ascending channel. But we're in a phase of correction. Let's see if the price will be able to rebound, because if the price drops, then we will receive a bearish signal, not only according to this ascending channel, but also according to the 1-year moving average that I've been talking about in the daily chart. So fellas, this is a very critical moment. I would like to say that in my view, probably the price of Ethereum against Bitcoin is at a crossroads. Let's see what happens in the near future. Now let me hide this channel and check the 4-hour chart. This is the 4-hour chart. We're very familiar with the 4-hour chart. There has been an ascending triangle, and here the price exited the triangle. Then the price has returned, let's say, to this ascending triangle again. Of course, I wanted to say that we have a descending channel at the moment, or downtrend. The price continues its journey within this descending channel. Before we used to talk about this bullish flag, but I changed the color of these lines from green to red, because now I would like to say that probably this flag is invalid, because the descending channel is too deep, and it has almost received the starting point of this flagpole. So I don't want to say that it is a bullish flag. It was just an increase followed by a solid decrease, and now we have this sequence of descending local highs and descending local lows. So definitely this is a downtrend, and of course it is a downtrend if we switch to the 1-hour chart, because it's obvious once again that we have a sequence of descending local highs and descending local lows. As long as the price continues its journey within this descending channel, I will stay away from the market, and I will prefer to buy Bitcoin over Ethereum according to this chart, because as long as this continues to move within the descending channel, this will be a clear signal that Bitcoin is stronger than Ethereum. So that's it for today, fellas. Of course, I will keep an eye on the price chart. If I see something interesting, I will update you. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please share your point of view as a comment below. Of course, I wish you a very wonderful day. Good luck in the financial markets, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.